Who wants to start?
So your questions were, how would you feel
How do you
after?
feel after writing that change activity? After writing that, what changes you will bring so that your
Right.
baselines are being met? And second question is, how would you accomplish what you have written? How do you want to like what? How do you to want to go ahead with it?
So the way I see it, these eight areas of your life, the wheel of life activity, as long as you can keep all eight of them satisfactorily and with the baselines met, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
So for me in health, I think even last time I mentioned that I will be bringing my friend to coach me for fitness,
Mm-hmm.
and he's already started doing that. So he
Mm-hmm.
comes to my house thrice a week and we work out. So that I didn't think I thought of doing that a long time ago as well, bring my friend to my house and working out together. But
Mm.
actually writing it down kind of triggered, pushed me, made me take the final step and get the work done. So
Great.
yeah.
So yeah, writing it down does help. If it is in your mind, it is in your mind only. But when you put it on paper, you are accountable. It brings your own accountability to yourself. That's why we keep saying, like, all people who are successful or who are doing well, they write it down, they journal it. It's not in their mind, they do it. And when they write it, they take action. Right? Awesome, Rahman, for even starting taking the action. How about you? Anyone else? Now, who wants to go next? Yes, sir.
Ma'am, to upgrade my wheel of life, one thing is time. So I'm doing this fellowship. Once I finish up this fellowship, I will have ample amount of time to achieve this thing. Also, my wealth will also increase, and I can pursue more of personal, spiritual growth, fitness, upgrade, health, and everything. I can upgrade myself
Mm-hmm.
because I can devote more time to it. To that.
So,
Another plan is to upgrade my thermostat. We go out according to our settings levels. Like supposing uh, we have a thermostat where we were at our best. Try to think what we used to do at that time to when we were at our best, so our baselines were met,
mm,
and try to do those things. And to keep the family, bring the family, and change my job to some other country and keep the family with me. These are my three action plans.
okay, so three action plans like what, how to keep your family baseline satisfied and
Yes.
work for you. So you have put this action plans down, and how would you like, what, how, um, I forgot the question. So what was the question that I asked Rahman? Like, yeah, uh, so
What is the action plan?
if you make your decisions on your baselines, do you think you will be able to accomplish what you have written just now,
Yeah, more or less.
more or less? So you are still not very 100% sure, but when you start implementing, when you start taking action, you will know, right?
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
only gap is you're taking action.
Action.
Great, great. Kridisha, how about you? So how does it make you feel when you have written it down, the changes you want to bring, the change in your action plan? How did it make you feel?
Like whatever was on my mind, I just wrote it down. So it is now clear for me to what to do next.
Okay, and if you make decisions based on these baselines, so do you think
Yeah.
you would be able to accomplish or whatever you want to accomplish in your life?
Yes.
How on a rate of like how sure you are, like on a rate of 1 to 10, how sure you are because now you have your action plan in your place. You know where which area you need to work, how to work. So, what is the probability of accomplishing it?
7.
7.
Have
Great. Not bad. 7 is good. So if you start working on it, it will go to 10, and there is no doubt about it. All is about taking action, right? Great, guys. Now, three things that you have discovered about yourself in this process. When you have were doing this, the entire activity of finding your baselines, finding the baselines where it is not being expressed, change activity, this entire process, what three things you have understood about yourself? Yes, Sayed. You are on mute. Unmute yourself.
Yeah. I discovered that I am at my best when I am working individually. Without being influenced by others and other ideas and the people and stuff. Where individually my flow of thoughts is very high.
Hmm.
And I maintain my integrity. And another thing is I should keep accountability. I
Your
should
voice
keep
is
on.
not clear. Your,
It's not.
your voice is breaking.
I should be more perseverance in the making my
Yes.
wheel of life very much balanced.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can hear me now. I
Yeah,
should make my wheel of life balanced and keep upgrading it every 3 to 6 months.
great. Awesome. So one thing, your state has to be on your wall. Your baselines have to be
Yes.
on your wall or wherever your work area, and your wheel of life, which is giving you a continuous reminder that okay, all these areas have to be in congruence or aligned to make you feel
Mm.
good in all areas of your life. Hi,
Mhm.
Vikas.
Yeah.
Great to see you.
Hi Jyoti. Hello
Hello.
Sayyadji. Hi
Yeah.
Pratisha. Good evening everyone.
I think Rahman's net is so. Vikas has shared a link. If you have not seen it, he's sharing his free ebook free to all of us. So
Yes.
please put in your name on that link. And if you want to really work on your health and on your wellness, go through that book, read that book, and give him a little feedback also. How did that
Yes.
book help you? Because that is, as an author, I would say, because as an author, your feedbacks are also very important to for us for any author or anyone to improve on those areas. So awesome, great accomplishment, Vikas. And
Thank you.
thank you for your wonderful gift in this new year.
Thank you. Thank you.
So today we were just doing this. What we did was understood which area of our area of our life baselines were not expressed, our core values are not expressed, and what change we will bring so that these baselines are being met, right? And what we have discovered during about ourselves in this process. So that's what we are discussing now. What three things you have discovered about this entire activity? Finding your baselines, finding which areas it is being expressed, finding which area it is not being expressed, and the change. What change you will bring in yourself so that your baselines are being met. Kritisha, three things you have found about yourself.
Doing this activity.
Yeah. You have discovered about yourself which you did not know, or maybe you knew but you were not very conscious. What, Krishna? Nothing. You have not discovered anything about yourself. Okay, we'll come back to you. Think about it. Rahman. Rahman is frozen. Vikas, have you completed this activity? The baseline expression, baseline non-expression.
I did the exercise because the tool got unlocked week 3. But this exercise I have not done it.
So expression and
Maybe I
non-expression.
need some outline as to I have done the find the baseline. So what does exactly mean when you say that those baselines, how they are expressed and where
Okay.
they are not expressed? What exactly
So
does that?
yeah, so the thing is now finding your baselines, you have found that. After finding your baselines, go to your wheel of life and see these six baselines, which area it is fully expressed. That is your expression. For example, health area, yes, it all my baselines are being expressed. When I say expressed, means you can see those baselines there, and you are doing very well in that area. That is what is called expression. When you're doing very well in that area, when your health is like 7, 9 or 10, you all your baselines are being expressed. But if it is say 1, 2 or 3, then your baseline, some of your baselines are not being expressed. So that was the activity baseline expression and baseline non-expression, right? So, and after that, what we did was we took the areas where your baselines are not being met, and we said, okay, what change we will bring in those areas so that all my baselines are being met, right? That is
Okay.
called change activity. And once now in this entire process of finding your baselines, your expressions, your non-expressions, and doing this change activity, what you have understood about yourself, what you have found about yourself. So that was what I was asking about them, that what they have found about yourself. Rehman, are you there? If you can, Kritisha, if you are comfortable writing in the chat, you can write in the chat also what three things you have discovered about yourself. So if you open your hub, Vikas, you can see those activities.
I have the wheel of life open in front of me.
Yeah. So your baselines are ready in your in front of you.
So those are basically the different colors, right? Yellow, orange, green. Those are the baselines, right?
No, the six baselines, which the core values, which you were supposed to find after doing the baseline activity, finding your baseline activity, where you have to select.
I have the week 1 and week 2 PDF open in front of me.
Okay, go to your hub, other activity. I have shared this tool with you, finding your baseline tool.
So step 1, step 2, step 3. Which one is this?
I think it's step
3. Discover your inner DNA.
yeah.
Okay, I do have the report. Let me open that. Okay, yeah, I have the 6 core baselines. Yes. Okay.
Yes, your baseline
Yeah.
is there. Now after that, go to the next activity is called baseline expression, and where you have to find out which are those areas of your wheel of life where all your baselines are being met, all six. Yes, Kritisha, in the
Okay.
meantime, you can write in
After
the chat.
this baselines, I go to the wheel of life.
No, no, not wheel of life. You go to the next activity, baseline expression.
Okay, I have to open another tab. Wait, give me one moment.
Yeah. Rehman, are you there? I think we have lost Rehman or he is not there. Yes, Kritisha, in the meantime, so please check because I'll come back to you. Yes, Kritisha.
Okay.
Three things about yourself.
I don't know, but I am blank today. I don't know.
Okay, so no problem, no issues. Think about it, ki how this entire process, this entire finding your core values and working on that, finding which is expressed and not expressed. This, how does, what has it maybe not taught you, but what you have discovered about yourself. For example, let me give an example, right? When I was working on my health, right? Because there my baselines were not being met. And when I started working on my health consciously and brought those changes in my life, I found about myself is I am, I can stick to routines. Routines give me motivation. So my commitment, I am committed person, which is one of my baseline. Very committed. And I am like, I am when I am focused, nothing can stop me, or nothing can no amount of hurdles, whatever hurdles come in my way, nothing stops me. I am focused, I walk on that. So this is few things about discovered about myself, which I was not aware of that before, because my I was always like, I'm not good. Why I'm not able to achieve my goals? Why? So it was like, why I'm like this. I was in the pity mode, but now I'm very confident. So this, if I work, if I have a structure in front of me, I can achieve anything in my life. So this was one thing I have discovered. The three things I have discovered about me: that I am committed, I stick to routines. I'm very committed to routines, and I can achieve anything in my life if I have structures in front of me. So these are three things I have discovered about myself. So, and this happened because when I found I did this activity. Not after that, but when I was doing this activity, I knew that I can achieve anything. Right? So this is how you have to work on, think about, go little deep, think about yourself. So every activity which you do, connect to yourself. How is it changing me? How is it helping me? How is it transforming me? And then you get connected, then you see that change, right? No issues. If today you're not able to find it out, it's okay. In the process, when we go do further, we can keep finding that process. But only request is, be with yourself when you are doing this activity. Not Do not do for the sake of doing this activity, but actually internalize, go a little deep inside you. Take a time off from every other activities outside. Sit with yourself for half an hour, do this activity, and reflect, how is it helping me, or how is it changing me? What is that I have found about myself? Right? And this is for everyone, not only for Kritisha, but everyone. Each activity is connecting you to yourself in a much more deeper way. So don't do it at the surface level, right? Thank you, Kritisha, and work on this, write it down and share it on the group. Three things that I have discovered about myself. I'll put it on the group also. Yes, Vikas. Have you found that out?
So,
Or do you want me to show the PDF?
okay, so I have the six core baselines, then I have the week one and the week two report. What else do I need?
Okay, you are seeing the report. 1 second. Uh, let me share the video with you. Let me share the PDF with you. 1 second. Before that, I will share a video and then I'll take you through the PDF. It's okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, final exercise you've just done, the change. That's a nice word, right? Change. For things to change, you have to change. And for things to get better, you have to get better. So here's what I want you to do. Look at the changes you have to make. You kind of worked out that all areas of your life, there are certain changes that have to happen for your baselines to be met. Now, this program is not a 2-week or 2-hour or 3-hour a week program. It's not. It is a program for you to be practicing what you're going to be learning today for the following week. You're now going to meet your coach after a week. In that week, you have journal exercises to do. All those exercises are to do with what you've learned, which means implementation. So don't come here, learn something, and forget it for the whole week. You've got to do those exercises because the change will happen. And the good thing about anything in life is when you start building momentum, then it'll go even faster and faster and faster and faster until you complete it. So what did you discover about the change? Did you discover that there are certain areas of your life that you have to change? Did you discover that there are certain things in your life that you've got to make different in order for your baselines to be met? How are we going to do that? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about how many years you've been stuck in a certain situation because your baselines have not been met? Maybe you've been hanging around with certain kind of people who have such different values or importance or baselines to yourself. What about that? What changes are you going to make? What changes are necessary? What changes are fundamental for you to make a difference? Because this part is crucial. And I'm not telling you you're going to make that change instantly. Some of you will, and I hope you will. But a lot of you, awareness has a power. Awareness has this ability that when you are aware of something, you tend to see it. How many times have you thought of something and all of a sudden you see everywhere you go? Maybe you buy a car, and the moment you buy the car, you see that car everywhere you go. Because the brain has the ability to see things that it is aware of, and it deletes and distorts things that are not things that are important to them. So when you're aware, the brain considers itself to be important. So that can work negatively too, because if you're too aware of how angry you are, you can be angry all the time. You're too aware of how sensitive you are, you'll be sensitive all the time. You're too aware about how much love you need all the time, then you'll be wanting love all the time. So in this case, we're saying awareness of transformation, awareness of change, not awareness of how bad your problem is and how difficult your life is, because that brings more and more awareness in your environment. It gives evidence. The brain is searching for evidence all the time. So when the brain realizes something is missing, what does it do? It goes towards it. If you add negative emotion to your experience and you're feeling sad and you get even more sadder, the brain actually thinks you're giving yourself self-love and it gives you more of the worst things. So what we're trying to say to you is that look at your life right now. Where are your baselines not being met? And what are you going to do to make sure that that happens? Be aware. So this week is awareness week. When you go to work, think about your baselines. When you're with your husband or your wife, think about your baselines. With your family, your children. When you're in the gym, when you're eating, whatever you're doing around you, think about your baselines, because then you'll be aware. And when the awareness comes, the brain will go into autopilot and find solutions. Of course, it doesn't work as simple as that. Because with your baselines, if your coding is not working in the right way, if your coding is working in the way it should do, then your baselines will be, it's like someone putting a lot of effort into open the door and they're pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, when really you should just pull and it'll open. So the coding will help you open the door the right way. So next week is a bit of a tough week. I have to warn you in advance. What we're going to do next week is we're going to help you discover your code. What makes you believe the things that you believe? What makes you negative? What makes you positive? What drives you? And imagine this baseline with the right kind of coding, then you will be unstoppable. And I can't wait for that to happen. I can't wait for your stories. And if when you get these breakthroughs, go on your social media and type in your Facebook page how awesome the program is. Make sure you share it with other people out there that need it. You too can make a change by being the change yourself. You really can. And it's really important that you practice this week. The journal stuff is really, 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 really important. Implementation is really important. Do not let yourself down. I don't care if you let the coach down, you let me down. I don't care. But you don't let yourself down, because it's crucial. It's important that you take on this activity. You take on charge of your life and you make a decision, because it's going to affect generations and generations and generations. I can't wait to meet you next week. I can't wait to work on your code. You are awesome.
You are awesome. Great. So, Rahman, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, because till now you were frozen somewhere. So, 3 things that you have discovered about yourself in this activity, doing this activity. Can you hear me? Rahman, did you hear me?
So 3 things I've discovered. So one is, it seems quite obvious now that I think of it, but journaling is really the king, because it drove me to action when the same thing was in my mind from a long time. And
What else?
There is too much of background noise. I mean,
Yes, somewhere I think it's yeah. What else, Rahman?
so the second thing would be that it's very nice being consciously doing these things, because it's a very different experience being at the helm rather than just being a passenger. It's kind of cliched, but it is how it is.
And what, a third one?
I don't have a third.
So I see that being more aware is for you awareness, and taking conscious actions is about what you have discovered about yourself. That now you're more aware, and now you take decisions consciously, and when you put it down in writing, you are able to achieve it. That's what I have discovered about you, right? So when you
Yeah.
put everything into written, you take actions. Till then, it's like you keep stalling it, or you are not conscious of it. So great. So as Arvind said, that it's like your mind. What you want to see, you see it. If you want to see negative, you see negative. If you want to see positive, you see positive. So now it's like conscious choice you have to make. What you want to see. You want to see positive, or you want to see negative. If you want to see positive, then whatever changes you have written, whatever action plan you have written, you will start doing consciously. And be aware of your baselines, just like you are aware of air around you. Be aware of it in everything you do from morning till then. So your journaling exercise there from morning till night, every day. What all baselines are being met in whatever actions you are doing, or whatever you are doing. See? So now what I'll do is I'll just share, I'll show you the PDF. I'll share you the template, what we have covered up till now for Vikas, and for others also a small recap. I'm not starting anything new today, but next week it is about how you are wired, how you are coded internally in your mind, because your coding is very important. When you know how you are coded, and when you rewire it or you change it, you see the transformation, you see the changes. Up till now we have understood our state, we have understood our baselines, we have understood which areas it's not being expressed, which areas are being expressed, and we have made a small action plan for that, right? How to work on that. So next week we'll go a little more deeper. It will be a little more, I would say these first 3 weeks, or you I will say first your first 6 weeks, right? When I say third week, yeah. So these 3 weeks are very crucial for you, because you are working on your inner self. Next, after these 3 weeks, once you have found your baselines, your coding, your beliefs, then we are working on the external, how to make your goals, how to achieve your goals, what steps. So that is your external. This is internal, that is the external. So that is how the entire program is divided. First we are working on our inner self, then we are working on our other external, what all we want to achieve, and how to create a success blueprint, how to create your vision board, how to make a vision for yourself. So we are going like this, right? Had I told you, okay, make your goals, and your inner world is not in congruence with it, you will not be able to achieve. And that's why many people fail. They make resolutions, but they are not able to achieve their goals. The reason is their inner world is not aligned to that. So we are working on our inner world, right? So I'll just quickly share we have 8 minutes here. Quickly share the entire thing, what we have done for Vikas, because he has joined late. And if others have missed it out, please work on it. And if you want to leave, you can leave. Rema, if you feel that you are good with it and you want to leave, you can leave. Right? And we'll meet next week. So I'll just share that screen again. Now, if you see, Vikas, this is your week 2. So week 1, what we have done is we have found our baselines, right? Your 6 core baselines were in place. The second week was, this is your baseline expression activity, which you have to do. It's on your page number 15 on the manual.
This is which week? Week 1 or week 2?
Week 2. We are into week 2.
Okay.
So page number 15, your baseline expression activity, where you will look at your wheel of life and see which baselines are being satisfied in all those areas. Okay, so this activity is called baseline expression activity, where your 6 baselines you have to tally, okay, which area is all your baselines being expressed. Next, second is So we did a debrief of it. Then is non-expression activity. Again, page number 20. So there are few questions. Your different areas, you have questions. You have to find out which baselines your things are being met or not met. It's like it would be like this. If you see on your manual, different areas
Baseline non-expression.
not being met. So after completing this, there is a called a change activity. Now here you have to, this is like page number 25 on the manual. You will the areas where you have seen that your baselines are not being met, you'll pick up those areas, those situations, and now what change you will put or you will bring to see that those baselines are being met in that area. So this is the activity which they have today we have done. We have identified the area where it is not being met, and then what change or what action plan we will take, what change we will bring to so that your baselines are being met. Right?
Okay, and the PDF that you are sharing, how can we access this?
You will see PDF is which one? Here your week 2 manual is there. You see?
No, what you see right now on the screen,
That
can
is
we
my
access
hub.
this?
That is my hub.
Okay,
That is my for me.
okay.
Yeah. So again, when there is at the end of every manual, every week, there is journal exercise and conclusion. So please do this. Once you do this, you will get more clearer why we have done that activity and how to be aware of those baselines. So that is very important journal exercise and conclusion every week. So this entire week you will be doing this journal exercise till we meet again on Sunday. Right? So once you do this journal activity, you will be more clearer, okay, more aware, more conscious where my baselines, what are being met, what not being met, what change I will make, what action I will take to make my baseline met.
So the change activity will only happen for where the expressions are not being met, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And for expressions that are happening, that are being met in those areas, say for example, out of 10, only 6 is being met. So is there some change activity to be
So
done there also?
we have 6 baselines. If out
Yeah.
of 6 baselines, 4 or 5 are being met, it's good because you are contented and you're happy there. Right?
Say for example, health. In health, 5 are being met. So we are good with that.
Yeah, good with that.
Career, if there are 2 or maybe 3 hypothetically, then there are some changes.
Yes.
Whatever I think I need to make a change. Okay.
Because you will know yourself. If you are seeing that, okay, this area I'm not doing very well, and you are seeing the result of it. Right? For example, wealth is not being like the amount, the what you wanted or what you expected, you're not there anywhere, or you're not getting that. That means some of your baselines are not being met there. Now you have to find out which baseline is not being met. And once you find that out, okay, now what change you will bring so that that baseline is being met.
And what do we do with that wheel of life?
So wheel of life is for you to just for your it's like for to help. Now wheel of life is your current reality. It's like a picture of
Okay.
your reality, right?
Mhm.
And you know what all areas of your life your life has. So wheel of life is like anything based on wheel of life. Whatever decisions you make, it will be based on your wheel of life.
Okay.
Okay. So this you have to complete by next week, all of you. Do your journal exercises and share your learnings on the group, right? And if you have, I will share my Instagram handle also. Just share your maybe a small video or maybe a small testimonial sort of thing. You can put it on your handle, tagging me in that thing, so that people also know. Okay, there is something this about this program, and it will help them. If they want to connect, they can connect. Right?
Okay. I'll reach out to you, Jyoti, in case I have any queries or doubts.
Sure. Anytime. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Great. I'll just stop share. So yeah, I think we are good with today's activity, and I'll share the recording of the previous one where so we have discussed this. But if you want for reference, I will share the video also.
Yeah. Please do that. Do that.
Great. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And uh, please, after every session, just remember that you have to share in the group what have you been your learnings, how was the session, and your feedback about the session. So that would be great. Like, how was today's session? Any breakthroughs that you had when you were during the session? What did you learn? And a small feedback for me. I'll share a Google form with you so that it's like every week we are doing this consistently. Right?
Okay.
Okay, guys. So thank you so much, and take care. See you next week. And
Thank you.
great. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.